What is going on, guys? Mike here with Chit Chat Gaming. So today I got a couple of topics I want to talk about here. First things first is going to be a game that actually releases here tomorrow. It's a game that I first laid my eyes on a few months ago at one of the PlayStation State of Plays, and ever since then I've been following it, keep my eye on it here. And as I mentioned, tomorrow we finally get a chance to play it. But there is some controversy behind it here, and we're going to go and talk about that as well here too, and my general thoughts. And that game is Kena Bridge of Spirits. The game looked absolutely fantastic. It looks like it's definitely highly inspired by Zelda, which, come to find out, it really is, because the developers at Ember Labs actually have done some short films, or some short animations I should say, and they've been inspired by Zelda, more so Majora's Mask. So again, though, after seeing that, I was like, yes, this game has to be great. It looks, like I said, phenomenal and everything here. But as with any other, too good to be true style game here, that's exactly what we ran into. The game, first things first, the game is $40. So $39.99 available on PS4/PS5 and on PC. But again, I'll be picking up on the PlayStation 5. But at $40, I was like, okay, this game is probably not going to be super duper long. It's probably going to be like a nice little 5 to 6 hours. Come to find out, I believe it's around 8 hours. But again, though, the game just looks fantastic. We have not really seen any official gameplay. We've seen some gameplay here and there on YouTube and such, but nothing from the actual developers, and nothing from any other reputable sites as well too, like IGN or so forth, who really gave us a whole lot of information on it. Today we actually got an official trailer. Again, a day before the game comes out, we got an official trailer of the game, which showed a lot more gameplay. It showed some combat, it showed some bosses, it showed some and of course we had an excellent soundtrack, which is sounds amazing, which comes with the digital version of the game as well here too, the digital deluxe version of the game if you would purchase that one. But again, though, the game just looks fantastic. But like I mentioned, the one thing here though is that it kind of threw me off because I have not seen any gameplay. There's no reviews, there's no Metacritic, which I don't go off of Metacritic 100%. I usually don't go off it much at all, maybe a little bit here and there, from some of the bigger sites and stuff that I trust. But for the most part though, I trust my own judgment. But again, though, it's nice to see user reviews and of course critic reviews as well too. We have not seen anything. I did request for a review copy of the game as well too. I didn't think I was going to get it, of course, but sometimes I do get some great games as well too, and I get a chance to review those. So I went ahead and tried it. I didn't hear anything back. No, I didn't even get a decline back, which is no big deal. But it'd be nice to have that at least. But again, though, I have not seen any reviews or anything about this game, and come to find out that it sounds like the review copies of the game may not even be released until tomorrow. Now, this is where the kicker is that I have pre-ordered the game here. The game was supposed to come out at 11 o'clock p.m. Central Time tonight, and then of course it'd be 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So essentially, technically, it would be tomorrow. But I was looking forward to actually maybe getting a chance to play it tonight, just to kind of see how it is. But they had changed that on the PlayStation Store to tomorrow. So very interesting there. I kind of didn't know what the idea was around that. Maybe they're waiting for the reviews embargoes to be lifted as well too, before they release it to the public. That very well could be. But again, though, very, very odd not to hear very much about this game at all, other than an official trailer today, which I said does, it looks fantastic, but no official real gameplay has been shown, or has been really shown by other, sites or anything. So it's definitely weird to kind of see that. Like I said, it's just something you don't normally see. Usually you get a bunch of gameplay and such. It's not a big first party game, I understand that, but it is a third party game and it looks fantastic, and I'm definitely interested. So again, though, the game comes out tomorrow. I will be reviewing it here, doing my first impressions as well too tomorrow. Like I said, I'll be showing some gameplay. I'll be probably most likely streaming it on Twitch as well too, so make sure you guys tune in and stick around for that and stay updated as well too. So again, Kena Bridge of Spirits released tomorrow, $39.99 on PlayStation 4, 5, and of course on PC, I believe via the Epic Game Store. So with that being said, though, next thing I want to move into here really quick is just going to be, I showed you guys my first impressions. I talked about my first impressions of course, Cruis'n Blast for Nintendo Switch was an exclusive. I showed you guys some gameplay here, early gameplay. I only had a couple, maybe an hour or something to play, maybe an hour and a half. But over this past weekend on my Twitch channel, I did get a chance to play a ton of this game. I played it in easy mode at first, of course. Then you're going to move on to normal, you can move on to hard, and then you're going to move on to extreme, which who knows, I'll even make it there or not, because And once you get to normal, it does get a little bit hard. So as far as like the traffic and such goes and the races go. So again though, the game is a ton of fun. Basically in easy mode, I went ahead and I played the main meat and the potatoes of the game, which is going to be the tour. You do have the regular arcade mode in there where you get to play the 5 original tracks and such as well too. You have a single race mode. You do have multiplayer. Unfortunately, no online multiplayer, but you do have, you know, local multiplayer, whether it's local or regular multiplayer with split screen up to 4 players. Otherwise, a local multiplayer, you get to basically use your own Switch. So if you have 3 or 4 Switches in your house, you can utilize those all together as well too. So again though, the main portion of the game is going to be spent during the tour, which you take on all these different tours, all these different tracks, and each one of those, I believe there's four tracks per tour. And once you complete all those tours and you you know, collect all the keys and such as well too, that's when you start really unlocking everything. So if you get first place in all the tours, of all 4 tours, you will basically unlock the next set of tours as well too. You'll also unlock some vehicles, which you can use your keys that you earned. What you're going to do is throughout these tracks and throughout these tours, there's going to be 3 keys each track that you're going to collect. Now these keys are definitely tricky sometimes. I mean, sometimes they're just out in the middle of nowhere, hiding behind a barrel or in a dinosaur's mouth or just somewhere random. A lot of times they're out in the just right in the clear blue day as well too, where you just kind of run into them. But it's easy to miss because the game, you're going so fast as well too, especially when you're in Blast. So basically, when you are doing drifting, you build your meter up, and once you build that meter up, you can actually blast, and you can just get a nice little speed boost as well here too. You do have nitrous oxide in as well too, so you can definitely use that as well to basically win the race, which you're going to do. You know, the best time to use it basically is when you're almost at the end of the race here. You hit those nitros and it helps you get in the first place, because you're going to want to get first place, like I said, to unlock the next tour. So with that being said though, the game is absolutely fantastic. I have unlocked, you know, the dinosaurs, I've unlocked the UFO, the unicorn, the cop car, the fire truck, the double-decker bus, and everything else here, including all the tracks. So that's where, like I said, the portion of the main gameplay is going to be within that tour mode. So would I recommend this game? 100%. As I mentioned, it is a Nintendo Switch exclusive for $39.99. The price is a little steep because there really is no replay value unless, like I mentioned, you're doing that easy, normal, you do the hard and the extreme. But once you finish all that, then really there's nothing else to do besides just race with multiplayer, local multiplayer, or, you know, do single races by yourself, or just go through the tours again, or play the arcade mode, which again though isn't a huge deal. The $39.99 price is, like I said, it does seem a little steep, but it's probably about right, to be honest with you here. You can pick up the game up for $33.83 from Walmart physically if you want to do that as well too, so you can save some money by doing that. But there is a physical release and there is a digital release, of course, too, in the Nintendo eShop. So again, it's good to see this though. It's probably one of my favorite arcade racers I played on console since Daytona USA and Ridge Racer and such. So it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. And to go back to that Kina here, Bridge of Spirits, it's a physical version only as of right now, but it sounds like in November they did announce there will be a physical version as well here too. Oh wait, I think I might have said that backwards. It's digital only in the PlayStation Store and of course on PC, but there will be a physical version in November, it sounds like, as well too. So again though, if you got a chance to pick up Cruis'n Blast, you own a Nintendo Switch, it's highly recommended, guys. So let me know down below what you guys think here of both games, Kina, Bridge of Spirits. Is it something on your radar here? Are you a little skeptical as well too? And also let me know what you guys think of Cruis'n Blast. If you want to check out some gameplay footage, you can check out my VODs on my Twitch, which I'll go ahead and give in the description here down below. I'll include that for you guys as well here to take a look at. So make sure you guys like the video here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on that bell notification to keep updated with all things that is Chit Chat Gaming. And as always, guys, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming saying, happy gaming.